Hi guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new campaign series here today on the channel. We're going to be playing Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign as the Ayyubid Sultanate. So guys, I want to make a deal with you first up. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. So we're going to be playing as the Ayyubid Sultanate, and I've got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for sending me a early access copy of the mod and making this series possible. So, we're going to be playing as the Ayyubids, of course. We have the legacy of Saladin. We get land pilgrims, minus 25% public order, integrated Mamluks, east-west trade transit, and we get some public order issues as well. I'm currently playing on a new updated campaign build, 0.2, which adds walled cities to the campaign. Beforehand, they were using like the basic Attila buildings, and not everything was built up, as in medieval Europe you would imagine that most major towns, well, would be. So, we'll quickly dive into custom battle here to see some of the units that we're going to play with, as we obviously control Egypt, most of Palestine, Syria here. We're going to have sort of unique African and sort of Eastern style units. So here are some of the Mamluk guards. We've got some shock infantry here, a lot of spearmen and really cool melee infantry. Bowmen, of course. We have some crossbow infantry. Cavalry is going to be the bread and butter of this series. We've also got NAF throwers as well. But without further ado, I'll see you guys on the campaign map. Okay guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to the campaign map. So, we've got the mod credits here. Just want to say thanks to the mod team once again. They've been really fantastic to me. So guys, if you want to ensure more content on the channel of this Ayyubid Sultanate Let's Play, the best thing you guys can do is subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series where you would like me to expand and conquer. So it's 1212 AD, of course. We currently occupy Egypt. We've got further west territories here. We have Palestine, Syria and Assyria under our control. We've also got a territory down in Yemen. So the main objective for this series, I have two, and that is for the Caliphate, the Sultanate, to take Constantinople. That's one of my main objectives. If we can complete that, I'd say that's the short objective. And then taking the Holy Catholic City of Rome. I think that's my two objectives for this series that we must hit. Maybe Venice as well. That might be fun, allowing the Muslims to take Venice. Obviously, the Ottomans failed, but maybe we can do it a little bit earlier on. So, let's see what we're working with. Diplomacy-wise as well, we don't have any military, defensive, or wars. We currently have a puppet state in Mecca down in the south. Now, for this campaign, we've got a couple of interesting conundrums. So, up in the north, the Crusader states have landed. It is imperative to throw them back into the sea from whence they came. Getting rid of the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus here is crucial. Also the Principality of Antioch. East-wise, I think I might sort of ally up with my Caliphate and Sultanate Islam family over here in the east. I kind of don't want to go to war with them. If we have to, we have to. We've also got some Eastern Christian factions down here with the Kingdom of Makuria. We also will be dealing with Crusade, as we are an Islamic faction, and we're only a couple years away from the Fourth Crusade. The Pope will more than likely call a crusade against Cairo. So yeah, we've got that to deal with. So I think what we need to do is we need to hit the Crusader states, hit the Crusaders, hit them hard, be relentless and ungiving. Hopefully try and take Acre and Antioch as quickly as possible, and then we'll swing back down and sort of secure ourselves there. But then, the world's our oyster. We could push through Anatolia, consolidate, maybe even help the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum throw out the Byzantines out of Anatolia, and then maybe we can push, I don't know, south through Sicily and make our way to the holy city of Rome. Okay, so tech-wise, we can go into Civic. I think that's our best bet straight up. Trade and finance, that's fine, and objectives here as well. So let's have a look at the faction. Let's meet the family members. So we have the faction leader Abu Bakr. I have my son Issa, who is my heir. We have Dahoud. I always go to say Dahoud because of that German football player. Dahoud. I think that's how you say it. We've got Muhammad, or it could be Dahoud. We have Ayyubid. Okay. Musa. Now we have Yusuf here. Now I've been made aware that Yusuf is the name of Saladin. This is his brother. His child, Ali and Ghazi. So why is it passed to the brother? Maybe these guys should be the faction leaders of the Ayyubid dynasty. Let me know in the comments. Regardless, we need to marry some of these guys off so we can get a long and secure Sultanate tree. So can I sort of put these guys into positions? Just yet, not really. We've got some other nobles here as well. Put them in where we can. Okay, so, like I said, I think it's sort of imperative to throw back the Crusader states as quickly as possible. Now, Akka here, you were able to hit in one turn. This is technically a walled city now. So, let's muster up our armies, and we do have a decent amount of them. So, we have Muhammad here, Saladin's son. So, let's try and push him out of Cairo as quickly as possible and sort of rally up with the main army, if you will. So we've got the heroes amongst men, 4 units of Numidian spears, 1 unit of axemen, 2 swordsmen, 4 Sudanese archers, and we have 2 units of cavalry, 1 Askari and the other 1 Askari nobles. We want to try and make your way to, try and get to Jerusalem, the holy city, as quickly as possible. So we have a full stack here with Abu Bakr in Damascus, decent amount of armies, a lot of cavalry there. We've also got Assad here in Homs, so let's try and move you down to Damascus and try and rally up as best you can. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. What could we use? So definitely chuck the spearmen and the light sort of swordsman there. I don't think we need too many archers in this build, so let's try and move out some of these cavalry units. That's fine here. We've got a further army up in the north in Aleppo. Look, you know what? I want to try and throw out the Crusaders as quickly as possible. We are kind of really stretched thin here. So maybe, like, I don't think we're going to be attacked here in the north, because Assyria here is quite secure. Georgia is there, and we could get, excuse me, ganged up on once the Pope calls the Crusade. But we'll see how we go. And I don't know how long Crusades last, so we might be better off, like, losing Cairo and then retaking it. Knocking the Crusaders out in the desert, stranding them. So Mosul's here as well. So what should I do with this army? I think pushing it further down, rallying up at Damascus is probably our best bet. So we have a spare slot here with Abu Bakr. So let's start the recruitment as best we can. So as you can see, we have recruitment of axemen, a lot of spearmen as well, tribal spearmen as well. Even some lighter swordsmen. So the recruitment pool for the Ayyubid Sultan is decent. It's a lot bigger than the Byzantines. The Byzantium. Yeah, Byzantium. So we've got the axemen here, which are really quite good. Out of all these spearmen, the Jun spearmen seem the most professional. We've got dismounted Askari nobles. And what's the stat difference between these guys? Only a missile block chance, so they're the best. I just need to know which ones are the best for my army build. We have Ayyubid crossbowmen. I think the Sudanese archers are going to be better. I prefer archers over crossbows because I like to arc my shot over walls and men, and I just prefer bowmen. Looking at the cavalry wise, oh wow, Askari nobles. And then we've got these guys which give us slightly better charge bonus and more armor. That's what I sort of want. We have NAF throwers, so I don't know how well they're going to, because I don't particularly like bombardment units. Regardless, looking at this, we need some more infantry. So let's get 2 units of this, that's fine. Okay, let's dive into our economy, which is going to be a little bit of a problem here. So we have the capital of Cairo, but we have the province of Egypt, which is our main sort of source. So we want to try and convert, what is this, an Eastern Orthodox church. Oh wow, we would definitely want to get rid of that. Let's build a mosque as quickly as possible. And let's also expand our trading capacity as best we can. We've blown a lot of our money quite quickly here. We also have a lot of untapped resources as well. For example, we have glass in Cairo. We've got a gold mine here further south. So I'm just trying to see what's best for us. -10 here. We might need a religious building here, more so than we do need food. We always can get fish to get food. So I'm just sort of learning the army sort of more so eastern construction pool, because we need to tweak this quite a bit by the look of it. So we're going to rally up here in Damascus and in Jerusalem, and we'll try and push the Crusaders as quickly as possible. So let's dive into diplomacy. This is where we're going to secure ourselves for the foreseeable future. So we have Mecca here. They like me quite a bit, so they might be inclined to give me some cash. They've also accepted. We have Omar here in Yemen. So let's get a non-aggressional pact with you. And if we can increase to military allies, that would be superb. So we have the Hafsid Sultanate here, a puppet of the Al-Mohad Caliphate. And we have another caliphate here in the center. So we already got a non-aggression pact with you. Did anyone else really sort of love us? I was trying to see if I could squeeze some money. Let's continue to try and get some sort of non-aggression pacts here and continue our influence. Non-aggression pact as well. Like I said, I sort of want to ally up with the Islamic factions. I think most of these are Sunni Islam. Maybe over here they might not be. No, they seem to be mostly Sunni. Okay, so let's continue on. We'll try to get a non-aggression pact with you. Oh, they're rejected. Okay. What about the Sultanate of Ram? Non-aggression pact accepted. We have the Republic of Genoa. You never know, they might want to do that. So we have Zangid here. Let's try and get some trade with a non-aggression pact. Excellent stuff. We've also found some more factions as well. The Empire of Nicaea, great. Oh, we've also found the Principality here in Greece. Let's try and get trade with them. Excellent. We do have a East versus West trade monopoly on the infidels, so we're going to be able to make a decent amount of money. We've got to watch out for the Kingdom of Makuria, because they are quite strong in this mod, as you would have seen in my Byzantine 1212 AD campaign. They're quite strong. I don't know when this video goes up, actually. Well, they took Egypt quite easily. They knocked the Ayyubid Sultanate out. So, okay, I don't want to negotiate with these guys further north. So we've actually opened ourselves up to the world here. We can actually see a lot of what the other... Oh, wow, okay, we're really opening up our trade nodes here. They're not interested. They're not interested as well. Look, some of the Orthodox factions we might be able to get trade rights with, but we'll just sort of have to play it by ear a little bit, and I'll show you my trade monopoly in a moment. Yeah, so mostly we're going to be coming up against the Catholic kingdoms with the Pope. We've got to secure ourselves against the East, and then we've also got, like, the Orthodox Christians up in Anatolia as well. So, trade-wise as well, we're currently making 4,600. We're producing slaves, spices, and copper, which is great to see. So we're getting a little bit more on our funds here. Okay, not really much else we can do this turn. I think we should end and continue. No more officers as well. I will rebalance my armies here as well, actually. I might do that right now. Get everyone in transit. So Abu Bakr is my faction leader. He needs to control a major army. Issa, my son, doesn't control an army. Muhammad does. Ghazi does as well. And Ali doesn't as well. So we need to replace you with my son, Issa. Okay, and we don't really have any more armies. Do we have more at our capacity? We can get 6 armies. We currently only have 4 at ours. And my 3 sons, except for Musa, isn't controlling an army. I don't mind that Ghazi is controlling. I might get Musa in instead of Ghazi for the time being. Yeah. Oh, this is Muhammad. Oh, Muhammad's... you, right. So we need to find Ghazi, which is higher north. And we'll bring in Musa. I'm going to prioritize my own sons first, because I want to go through Issa. We've got Daoud. I might just say Daoud, or Daoud, because it's much easier for me to say than Daoud. Right, okay, let's end the turn and continue, I believe. We have some provincial governors, which we can do as well. I want to go and sort by province to see which one's my most profitable. Egypt is. We have the Great Pyramid of Giza here. We've also got the Sphinx. We can't actually see the Sphinx. That'd be quite cool. I don't even want to start with that whole controversy. Oh, the mysteries of fucking Egypt. Right, let's bring you in. Let's go with an edict here. And let's start the, let's go with Settle the Tribes, which gives us wealth, growth, and minus recruitment capacity. Right, let's end the turn and continue and see how we go. It'll be interesting to see if the Crusader states preemptively sort of attack us. So there's a full stack there in Akka. I think we need to hit them as quickly as possible before they start spreading their influence and before the Pope actually, calls a crusade. Okay guys, so what are we working with here? Offers secure Dominion 76 with a control of 40. So Sicily are at war with the Hafsid Sultanate, and we've demolished a building in the far east. Rejection there as well. We can't seem to marry off our leader. That's fine. I want to try and get a religious building here. It's going to cost 3,700. That's fine. We need to get our public order on track before too long. We really need to get our shit together there. Okay, well, let's move you to Jerusalem here. So this army, it's still not perfect as I would like it just yet. I want to put my I want to make the King's army the best one so far. So let's try and make this a little bit more balanced. Let's take one unit of these archers out. I think I only need 3. Let's bring in a unit of axemen within here. Let's bring those 2 swordsmen as well. And let's bring out some of these Numidian spearmen. I think it's probably better for us. And then we've got 2 units of swordsmen here. That's good. This army here as well, we have Sudanese Archers. Oh, these Sudanese Archers are far superior. Let's bring a couple of those guys into our main army. It's just tweaking to try and get the army builds right for the time being. Okay, this could use another lot of infantry, along with some noble cavalry as well. So, let's rally you up here. Actually, I want the heir to have the better army, but he has the shittest army out of all of them, by the fucking look of it. Okay, well, this is probably the next best army, so let's bring you out. Let's chuck 2 of these in. Perfect. And then we'll get the heir to take this complete army. And go something like that. Cool, so then I'm quite happy with that build. We don't really have much more. Cavalry is just going to fill up the spare slot, I think. For the time being. We could always get some more infantry. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this first army, and I'm happy with this second one here. Okay, so who is going to stay here and muster? I think probably Musa is. So, look, you could probably chuck that in, but apart from that, you can actually head back. I want you to head back to Alexandria because we're more than likely going to get invaded within the next couple of turns. So at the moment, we still have a food surplus. We have no war weariness. We're impressive. We get a +2 replenishment here. We've got good integrity as well. Cool. Okay, try and get you to Alexandria as well. The Crusaders will sort of try and disembark here where they can. So with this other army here, he's nuked on his movement points. Yeah, we'll just sort of sit everyone here. We'll probably push against the Crusaders in the next turn. Let's end this one and continue. We have some more provincial governors here as well. What was my second best province? Palestine, okay. So let's chuck Assad into Palestine. Whereas, there we are. And we've got some more here. It's going to cost 600 to bring some more guys in. Should I spend that? It's probably not a bad shout. In Assyria, let's bring in Ibrahim into Assyria. Okay, and let's continue on with the same edict. I think Settle the Tribes is my best one. Okay, let's quickly dive back into diplomacy and try and get some more trade rights and non-aggression pacts, I think. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. We've got... we could even spend some more. No, I'm not going to buy another because I want to build a church in the far west to get our public order back on track. Okay, so they've just split their army there. They brought another one up. Oh, okay. We'll see how we go. Oh, the Fifth Crusade called. Oh, no. I thought it was the Fourth Crusade. Pope Innocent, hardly the Third, proclaimed a new crusade to free the Holy Land from the Saracens. At the Fourth Council of Lateran, held this year, various Catholic rulers will soon be asked to join the crusade. Oh no, though its intended target is not precisely known. Now, I don't know if it changes in this army build, this mod build, or it will be sort of random once the full release is complete. Please do take into consideration, guys, as well. We are still in a early alpha version of the game, so the game is subject to bugs. So, Republic of Venice and the Byzantines are at war, which is interesting to see. Okay, let's try and build this mosque here as well, and we've also had a development here as well, which is cool. Okay, well, the crusade will more than likely be called very soon, so you need to double time to Alexandria as quickly as possible, Muhammad, and then we can move you off a forced march here, and then we have a second army here. I'm just sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to go straight for Acre now. So what are we working with? Only 5 units of swordsmen, a lot of spearmen, we've got archers, we've got a decent amount of cavalry. But at the end of the day, this is a city wall fight, and we're more than likely going to call in Antioch, as they're not at war with anyone, no. We can't bypass their defensive alliances. No, we cannot. Okay, that's a shame. I might just try and get some more trade while I'm quickly here. Okay, guys, I think I'm ready to attack the Crusaders. You've got to risk it for the biscuit. Even though my army builds aren't superb, and we are fighting a walled city, we need to get rid of the Crusaders as quickly as possible, because once the Catholic factions start invading Egypt, of course, we're going to have a tough time in the north. We don't want to get sort of ganged up on, as it will. So, let's push with Abu Bakr. Let's push for Acre. Actually, is there anyone else that would want to come with me in this endeavor? Oh, okay. Defensive. They've just rejected. It would be only really them and Amara so far down in the south now anyway. Regardless, war will be declared. We will hit the Crusaders at Acre. Antioch is going to stand with them, along with Mecca. So, now we're at war. Sorry about that one, guys. I don't know if you heard that. A bloody alarm went off. Right. Alright, so what are we working with here? So they've got 4 units of spearmen, 4 crossbowmen, cavalry, okay. Then they have the garrison here, skirmishers. And then we have Hugh's army. Okay, good. So it's nothing too crazy. It's not like an abundance of swordsmen either. We've also got to take into consideration that we're only a tier 1 general. So let's continue the siege here where we can. Let's also now move up Issa. I actually think we're better off getting ladders instead of a battering ram, because the ram could get burnt down quite easily. And we can also chop down the gate with our axemen if we really need to. So let's now move Issa higher and further up. And we'll move up Musa as well, even though we probably could recruit some units nearby. So I'm kind of sort of sacrificing Aleppo, Homs, higher up in the north. Yeah, there's also like a large Jewish quarter here in Jerusalem, which is giving me really bad food and public order. We need to sort of break this down. There might be some more, actually, buildings I should ideally bring down. Okay, good. I think our construction pool's okay. Right, let's address the battle here. So as you can see, we cannot auto-resolve, even though on the campaign map it doesn't say they have walls. They do. So it's about a 50-50 here now. Let's continue the siege and see how the Crusaders react to this. We can also chuck some of these guys into officers maybe, and maybe assign another provincial governor as well. It's probably not a bad shout. Okay, let's bring you up further north here and pay for you as well. Continue to go with wealth and growth is our best bet. Okay, cool. It'll be interesting to see if they push for Homs or Aleppo, but not really too much we can do. Let's end the turn and continue, and hopefully we can attack the Crusaders at Acre at the top of the turn and get rid of their faction leader. We're throwing all of our eggs into one basket. This battle will set our campaign for the next 1,000 years, or it will allow us to crumble into ruins. So the Principality of Antioch has heard of the assault on Acre and has sent an army henceforth. So let's have a look at the odds. So we have 2,690 versus 6,200. We're being attacked on the field of Acre here today. Now, I actually personally prefer this because, first of all, we're not fighting in a settlement, which will have arrow towers, arrow tower machine guns, essentially. And by the look at these two Crusader forces, firstly, one has seasickness, and there are no swordsmen. We're going to be absolutely be able to carve them to pieces. However, the Crusaders have bought an abundance of heavy cavalry, so that is going to be an issue. But let's fight this one on the field of battle here today. This is make or break for us. We could lose Saladin's family here. So our main army, oh okay, because oh right, they have to disengage. The Battle of Acre, 1212 AD, 6,000 versus 6,000. The swords of Christ. Yeah, so they actually seem to lack swordsmen, which is good. But if we can knock out the Principality of Antioch's army and the Crusader states of Jerusalem and Cyprus in Acre, we're going to be laughing. We're going to be absolutely fucking laughing. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle map. Now, this map looks so fucking aged. So, we're not even going to be able to see our men. It is nice and foggy. Oh, that's actually not too bad once you get below the clouds here. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do here. For some stupid reason, my army, my reinforcement army, has been deployed over here in this, like, narrow... Oh. Look at this. Maybe we should hold this, like, have the Battle of Thermopylae here. That'd be cool. I've played a similar map to this. I can't remember what campaign it was. I have a feeling I don't think it was the Byzantine campaign, but the deployment zones are all over the place. They've got a reinforcing army coming from the sea. We know that for a fact, and there's one here. So we're better off to sort of make noob boxes where we can and sort of, I guess, sort of corner camp. So maybe that corner is best. Like, I don't think we're going to be quick enough to close the distance between here and here. Obviously, you want to try and unite and sort of rally up as best you can. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I think it's going to be two separate fights because... Oh, we might be able to get behind there. Because I think that's right. I just feel like we're going to get surrounded. How are we going? We got 2,770 and then there's that. I think we're better off just trying to corner camp. This is going to be such a sweaty fight. I think trying to get to this corner is probably our best bet. So, what I'm going to do is quickly throw everyone up here. And let's actually sort of meet our units as well. So, try and get everyone up here as well. And we'll have a look at them. So... It's just, it couldn't have been a better map. It's fucking shitty and foggy as well. So we have our axemen here. God, these eastern units look bad fucking asses. Well, look at the flag, looks awesome. We have Numidian spearmen as well, pushing further down to our normal sort of spearmen. Then we have our infantry. Where are they? Swordsmen here. Look how cool these guys look. Club sort of infantry here. Moving further back to the Sudanese Archers. These must be Scari Cavalry, and the nobles are further here. Look at even like sort of the drapes on the horse as well. And further down we have the man. Well, he's not really the myth yet, but he could become a legend. Here is Abu Bakr, Saladin's brother. Okay, like I said, I want to try and close this as quickly as possible. So, if we can... It's going to look unorthodox, right? Just sort of slapping everyone in that corner. And we just sort of just need to chuck everyone there. So we can get around, because the worst thing here is getting surrounded by multiple foes. And they do seem to have more armies than me. And look at... We just got fucked on the deployment zone. If that fucking army was behind us, would be alright, but now we have to do this stupid shit like this. So let's start and pause, so we can get everyone in this corner. and we'll just sort of hug it as best we can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a strong front line of swordsmen. Firstly. Something like that. I wouldn't mind giving us some more width if we could, but I don't want to make it too thin. Cool. Axe infantry should be in there. Axe can be in the second line. Then we'll make a second line here. Okay. Archers as well. We'll go with a loose formation, which will spread that a bit thin. And then we'll chuck the general super far back. Okay, now we'll talk about our cavalry. We'll try and intertwine them like this. And we'll essentially just try and do some tactics here. We're probably better off all on this side. Okay, now let's address this. So they've deployed in front of us here. Let's sort of have a look at the Crusader states. So here are the dismounted Templar of Antioch. Let's throw back these infidels. These seem to be some sort of skirmishers here. But here they are. Deus Volt! Okay, so we've got a looks like maybe half sort of Saracens. Will the Saracens win on this day? I don't know. We'll sort of have to see and find out. Like I said before, this battle will either set us for the next 1,000 years or plunge us into ruin. We're also fighting with family members, so it even makes it even more costly. Okay, so we just need to sort of push for this position as quickly as possible. So, what are we working with here? So an army's just come in here. And there. I don't think we're going to be able to meet up. What's this here? Oh, behind us? Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Did they deploy there? And there are... What is that on the horizon? Crusaders! Oh my god. They're not having a sort of calm time, though, by the look of it. Okay, well, are we going to be able to get to our position quickly? Crikey, we're nearly not going to be able to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to deploy this secondary army here. We might need to charge them, but at the end of the day, we are fighting with spearmen, so they're not going to be incredibly effective in combat. But there's nothing getting past that ever, especially with the amount of archers we've got here. We've literally got the Battle of Thermopylae. Okay, let's move my generals and my cavalry to face. It is a small piece of peninsula here on the coast. Coastline, not peninsula. But you never know. Those guys could disembark there. So let's, like I said, try and close the distance as quickly as possible. We just need to get to this position. So they seem to be forming up. We even got some more cavalry there. That's good. So we are outnumbered by 50 men. This is going to be tough. This is going to be real fucking tough. Okay, we'll try and back yourself up to this corner. Does this give more... No, okay. I was going to say, there must be some sort of missile block chance. We could maybe dismount. There's not going to be like a shield wall or anything. Okay, you guys can sort of sit here. They're attacking us, remember. You will win if the timer runs out. Crikey. This is going to turn into 2 fucking battles, isn't it? Alright, shield wall with whatever you've got here. And, oh, what's this? Ah! The general unit is Axemen. Right, okay. Cool. Okay. So they're forming up in a front line here. We're not quite in position just yet. I think it's nearly time. So if I form a shield wall, how much does that compromise the front line by? Okay, it's actually quite alright. So let's slowly start dropping the shield wall ability. I'm going to keep heavy shot on because we are fighting heavily plated and armoured Crusaders at the end of the day. So they seem to be forming up here, and this secondary army looks like it might try and contest me down with the south. Yeah. I guess they sort of try and hold. This could be a lot tighter. You might be actually better off pushing up to a secondary rock formation here. Like that. Okay, you guys push higher up as well. Okay, so what's actually going on here? So they seem to be forming up. We will win if the timer runs out if you guys don't engage me. Remember that. Okay, we're good. This is good. We can make this work. Okay, my archers are not too far up. Oh god, the spastic zones here. This needs to be further back. Okay, let's start speeding things up. So this army does look like it's going to try and contest with this, and this front line's moving up as well. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see how the AI perform here. So we have Antioch's army moving up, along with their crossbowmen. Now, the problem is with this side, we don't actually have skirmisher supremacy. I'm actually going to charge down here, because I only can see cavalry here, and I reckon we can do some damage here. Even though it's further away, because we're just not going to get around them, I don't think. Okay, and we'd be better off there. So their reinforcements are coming, we've got to super keep an eye on that, and then they're swinging this way. So it's turning into two battles here. What the actual fuck? Okay, hold, men, hold the line. Okay, we're actually, like, dragging them further away. Which I don't mind, we just need to drag away from spearmen more than anything. So what we can do here is actually devise a plan. So turn, and then turn like this. Turn now. I'm going to decide to turn instead, because I don't think we're going to get caught there. No, we're going to be alright. So, what I want you to do is charge this full on. And I'd ideally like you to get charged full on. We will try and surround this Templar Knight unit as quickly as possible. They are going to turn. Flank. Flank, flank, flank. Yeah, just hold, man. So, it does look like those ship units are going to come into the bay. The mad play would honestly be, if they would somehow just sort of sit back, relax with their fucking ships and sort of rain fire and death upon us. Okay, so I want to try and surround this. I'll try to get some cool cinematic shots, but we'll see. But they're actually engaging my front line here. I don't want to commit too long to this. So, let's have a quick look. So, they've got a good charge coming in. They're starting to hit my front line. The Crusaders are going to clash with the Ayyubid Sultanate as well. There's a Christendom charge. Straight on. Oh my god. English banner. That's a banner of Denmark there. Okay, cool. So what I need you to do now is to pick targets archers. So I'm going to actually switch to a standard shot. Oh no, they're light. I thought crossbowmen would be at least medium. Some of them are, in fact, medium. Okay. I just really don't want you to hit friendlies. That's my concern. They're only just not in range. I guess we'll just sort of have to cop it for a sec. Okay, so how far away is the general zone? Because that's also another concern about being too far back. Just hold. Okay, cool. You can hold here because they're going to be alright. We're going to get more reinforcements from that side because that's where we deployed. So what's happening here now? So that's charging this, you're charging that, you charge this, and you swing. That's what I want. Because the way medieval 1212 AD works is, well, essentially flanking. That's the main gist. So we're going to hold here against them. Okay, so they're actually pulling out here. Let's charge for those crossbowmen. And then you go for this. Swing, lads. We've actually had a lot of night shot. Go there! God fucking damn it. So these guys are going to just sort of have to try and hold as best we can. Okay, then try and hit these other guys coming in. Okay, that's going to work. They're now charging them. Okay, it looks like we're about to be hit here. So are they disembarking? That's what I want to know. It does look like they are. So we're going to have to swing our axemen down here. Crikey. Fucking hell. This is so cool. So the Crusaders have landed here to try and flank. My cavalry's just going to get shattered there. But we're going to be able to give them ground as well because it takes a little while to engage like this. Swing cavalry higher up. There's another unit coming in here. The main problem is these guys, but get into this. That's spearmen as well. Okay, what's happening here now? Right, we've actually won that, which is great. However, there is crossbowmen here hitting us with impunity. So we need to push for that. How are we going mathematically? We're still down by 600, which is not good at all. Not good whatsoever. Okay, that's holding. We just need to hold. Okay, so our front lines come into here now. Now, that's going to break, which is good. You need to push for this sword unit here. You need to focus on these cavalry. The problem is here, they're going to cause really bad flanking penalties on my archers. Turn, men. Let's throw them back into the sea from whence they came. The ships are now disengaging. Okay, so let's push over here now. So what's happening here? My cavalry's basically been dissolved. They're still trying to hold as best they can. Archers, I guess just try and fire into this. There's not really too much you can do. Light, just fire into that. Fire into this, fire into that. Okay, so what's happening over here now? Let's try and slow things down a bit. Okay, so they can engage them. And they can engage them, that's fine. We've got cavalry units here being locked behind my front line, which isn't terribly good. So they're pushing there now. My archers are going to fire into this. I don't know how well we're going to do here. Okay, so charge to these guys from the side. They're literally fighting units behind. I think these guys need my attention now. I'm going to get my archers to focus on this back tier unit that's turned. Okay, let's swing back over to this second army here. There's going to be a really nice charge here. Oh, what? Right. Yes. This is what we want. We want this charge. Fucking hell. I don't know why the thing, like, spazzed out so bad there. Okay, cool. So they're gone. Charge into the back of that. You're nearly better off sort of hitting that from the front. We don't want to engage too much with those spearmen. Okay. My cavalry's been neutralized here. Continue to get those archers to hit something like this. How are we going mathematically now? Oh, good. Good, 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 good. We have more than them. Oh, thank the gods. So we've got that going for us at least. Okay, now swing out the cavalry. And it'll keep my generals to attack. And then what I'll do is I'll essentially like form up a charge here. We're gonna have to do like a Riders of fucking Rohan thing here in a moment. Where are they routing? Okay. Try get my archers to fire against their general, because that's their king. Okay. Can I advance from this position? I am a pretty aggressive player, so it's sometimes not too bad to charge. But I think my archers here just need to be firing into this fucking cluster. Like, just fire into that. Like, that's the main thing. We're actually pushing them to the cliff there. We've got a lot of our own cavalry here in reserve. The thing is with the amount of these archers, like if you just sort of pick this, you can really like take out units well. They're still throwing everything they've got there. Maybe getting 2 units to focus fire higher back. Okay, good. So we can quickly pause and reform this up a bit. So these guys are really good. So let's push them to the center. But now we have like 6 units of cavalry here that are sitting back and doing nothing. And this army is slowly breaking down. Okay, we've got archers here that are pushing up, which is not good. I've just caught them there. Okay, so continue to try and skirmish into this. So how are we going now? It's still only about a 200 difference, so that is seriously not much at all. Okay, I'm going to swing you out of your formation to try and come higher up here, because we've got a serious problem. Flanking is not going to work. I think we just sort of need to hold. We need to use our archer supremacy to our advantage. Okay, we need to halt now because they've actually pulled out with their cavalry. So you need to hit these back units here now. But I hope there's not too much friendly fire. No, that seems to be alright. We seem to be getting up and over quite well. I might even commit some units to fire into that. Okay, this front line is just buckled here. So, we're going to have to move one of my generals up. This is turning into a battle where I have a feeling we're going to lose generals. We're going to lose family members, which is disappointing, but we really need to throw everyone in as best we can. They still need to hold here. And we do have some, so you can just sort of fire at will. They're buckling. I don't know if we should sort of charge, that's the thing. We definitely need to get this cavalry into effect. Man, the terrain has massively helped me out here. But if we can sort of push that, and then sort of push that as well, that's not going to go too much in the front line. And like sort of form up this way. I think that's what we need to do. And then we can get around and then we can free up this entire army. So narrowly push for it, lads. Riders of Rohan! And now, let's ride them down. Run them down, run them down. Don't worry about their general. Just try and run down the archers. They've actually engaged me here, though. Okay, what I want you to do is to hit those spearmen that have been turned. I think we're going to lose this army. I don't think I can probably get the king out. This entire centre's now buckled. I could go for the long haul and sacrifice his army. We could maybe countercharge and try and pull higher up. Because they haven't really targeted this other side yet. And try and make this a bit more narrow. Like, that's their fine. Like, we just need to sort of box it again, I think. I think I might need to run the general away. I think we need support on this side. It's going to be incredibly treacherous to go there. But it still might work. So try and run down these guys as best we can. They've now engaged us here. Continue to charge the cavalry through that gap, for the love of God. I might charge the front line if I have to. But we'll see how we go. Because we've closed them down, that's the thing. Sure, let's fucking do it. Right, men. Break your position and charge. Fucking hell. Oh, God. It's fucking scary. Right, let's go with... I guess we can't really go for any... Just chuck down the buffs. I don't particularly know if they're going to work. They're mostly just bracing sort of stuff. Oh, God, that's buckled. Right. Oh. Get out of your shield wall if you're in it. Push. Okay. The enemy general's dead. We've killed a member of Antioch, which is crucial. The problem is skirmishes here in a moment. So try and push for this. Now, the problem is we're going to lose here now. And trying to get the general out is going to be a nightmare. I think this side is probably better. Right. He's got 50 of his men. Let's try and do it. Yeah, it's inevitable we're going to lose this. Run. Flee for your lives. Okay, so where are we looking now? Yeah, push into this main line. Swing a unit down within here. Okay, that's now breaking. That's good. So essentially, still try and run down skirmishes where you can as well. Try not to engage. So how are we going mathematically? 3,500. It's still only a sway of 200. Like, one poor move is going to throw us back. Okay. Come on. Yeah, there's not really too much we can do here. Yeah, this army's gone. Which is a shame. Okay. Oh, like I said, this is sort of make or break. It's either going to be a decisive victory for us or for the Crusaders. Make sure this gets finished off. You charge up here. Okay. Man. Okay, I think we're better now. Everyone's starting to buckle a lot more. We need to make sure that doesn't come back. Go, go, get everyone down here. Okay, we're fleeing with the Sultan. We just need to get, like, down and around, really. Oh. Okay. Just try and hold out. Oh, good loyal man allowing the Sultan to flee. Allah would be proud. Saladin would be proud, I guess. Okay. Try and get spearmen up. Okay. Try and get to the main line now. I don't think you're going to get caught. Okay, so we're just being surrounded here now. Man, check out this glorious last stand. They know this is for the greater good. Okay. Don't give them an inch. Continue to close the distance. Throw spearmen in as well. If you can catch with... It super helps. Yep, we're good here now. Okay, we still win if the timer runs out. I want to eliminate everyone here we can before reinforcements come. We're probably going to fall back to that position, if I'm being honest, once the general gets over here as well. Okay, swing more support higher up here. Oh, they're being buggered. Okay. Do we still have the numbers on them? About 600. Oh, man. That's it. That's all she wrote. This army is all over Red Rover. Fighting to the last. Okay, we're going to be able to come in with my couple of units. They're now broken, that's perfect. We're about to get a horse sandwich here, which is good. Crikey, this battle, man. Mental is the only word that comes to mind. Okay, that has been completely dissolved. Okay, once the archers have gone... Sorry, once the cavalry's gone, we'll allow the once their cavalry's gone, we'll allow ours to sort of run theirs down here. And we'll move my spearmen back into that fortified position. Because, at the end of the day, they still need to take us out. So, where even is it? Could we even push higher up? Yeah, I imagine we could. So, let's push for this then. Let's push you higher up here. And we'll pull you there as well. Archers will form up to this position. Man, this essential, like, Battle of Thermopylae here has saved us the day. Okay. And I might sort of do a similar thing, to be frank. Okay, now my cavalry's here. We're going to be able to do some pretty good flanks. Oh, those crossbowmen are just smashing us with those bolts. Okay, push up and hit that. Okay. Look, lads! It's the Sultan! Look, lads? Look, men! Alright. Let's try and get a charge against them. But if not, we're going to have to pull back in a moment. Because they're dragging our cavalry too far away. Yeah, we'll be alright there. So continue to try and flank where you can. Get around this. And then go. Because that's what's going to make them rout. Okay, so everyone's moving further back into position. I'm going to get my archers to halt. Because we seem to be firing upon remaining men. Okay, let's now move back. How much cavalry do they have left? Because it will depend upon where we deploy. So they've got a king's bodyguard here. They've also got another one there. And another one here. So, it would be more beneficial for us to essentially do the same thing we did last time. Form up in this narrow corridor here. Because the AI didn't seem to push for that last time. Move everyone back into position. Okay, that's more like it. Once everyone's here, we'll form up into... We can form a square with you. Cannot move. Oh, okay, right, so that's what that was. It was a bracing thing. Right, okay. My cavalry's now coming here. Okay, once everyone's into position, form, shield wall, continue with that. And the Sultan's here as well. Man. Okay, good. You hold there. My cavalry's now coming back. Good job, men. We've got them on the ropes here. So, the difference is still about 1,000. So, I'm going to start speeding things up now. As we will win if the time runs out. They can see us on the battlefield as well. So, they should be now trying to push over. So, let's have a look at my men. So, they're still quite fresh. The cavalry would be shaken and tired, I imagine. But the last of the Crusaders here are trying to push for our position. Man, funneling them into this narrow corridor and the edge of the map was fucking cheese. But it's the only way we're going to win this one. We've taken mass casualties here. We've lost about 4,000 troops. And now the last of us are going to hug this rock like a motherfucker. We've had a two-pronged attack. Oh, what are these guys in? Yeah, some of them are in melee mode. Why is that? They shouldn't be. Oh, maybe just when we charged it went for that. Oh, well, that's good now. Right, let's try and speed things up a bit. So, what do they have left? They do have a unit of spearmen. I actually am kind of scared of their heavy cavalry because they've got a decent amount of it still. And then they've got this here as well. If we had to attack them in that city siege, it would have been catastrophic. Because these guys are trash. We are fighting a tier 1 army at the end of the day. We are a tier 1 army. Even though we had better swords, we had more swords than them. They've just done us here. More so to do with the terrain. I think if we were able to sort of rally up a bit, it would have performed a bit better. Alrighty, men. We've got them on the ropes here now. We're fighting for our homeland. For the sacred Saracens. Okay, so they've got a lot of crossbows. But we've got our own archers as well, so they're going to be able to do some damage. I funneled my cavalry on the left-hand side. Everyone who's worth their salt is on a shield wall formation. I don't know who's hanging out here. Alright. So they're moving up their own skirmishers. We've got some Sudanese and our own sort of archers. We've got them. There's no way they're going to push that. But that terrain is just fucked. Like, honestly. 35 minutes, you will win if the timer runs out. We've got that to our advantage. I am sort of scared about them, like, sniping a general here. I haven't been paying overly attention. I don't think we've lost a general, but you never sort of know. I don't know what he's doing here. It's good that they can see us. I wish it wasn't fucking foggy either. Like, let's put a massive downer on this. Okay, we just sort of have to sit back and relax. I might charge, though, with my heavier guys. If they get too close. Yeah. Let's form up to this position. Or just slowly start moving. So it doesn't look like a charge. Because you might be able to get a good charge and then like quickly double back. Yeah, if they get closer. We'll get my archers to halt. Because I don't want fire at will on. Because they're going to hit my own troops here. Let's go with a cheeky charge before their generals close the distance. Because they're charging up now. So they're going to commit a unit of skirmishers for some goddamn reason. We've pushed through now. Right. Now fall back. Once they're out of range. Hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. Because as soon as we turned, we gave them the advantage. We did knock out at 1 skirmishers, but losing 20 horsemen wasn't worth it. Right, archers. Make ready. Smell that, lads? That's the smell of death. Okay, couple of things here. Why aren't they returning fire? Do we seriously not have the range on them? Okay. I thought I had fire at will on, but I guess not. Alright, pick the targets then. They just have the range on us, I think. Yeah, they do. Those fuckers. Alright, halt. Oh, that sprung out of nowhere. Fuck off. Oh, shit. They've done a smart play there. I guess we just have to charge out. We have the numbers. They're just going to sit there as well and do heaps of damage as well, those fuckers. Yeah, because we need to get our archers at a good advantage. Right. For glory or defeat. This is the choice. Essentially, get my cavalry to run that. Because they've just shattered an entire unit. My cavalry can push further south. Essentially. Just be wary of that spearman there. Peel 2. Just watch out for spearmen, for the love of God. Okay. What you need to do is push for that. Oh, go then. If they're going to turn and sit flat-footed, it's worth the charge. Okay, their general unit's now coming in. I need my archers to halt because we're causing way too much friendly fire. They've now shattered. Let's charge out of our position. Charge, charge. Essentially go up the gauntlet. And now enable fire at will. Okay. I don't know how that unit came back. That is some fresh horse shit there. Okay, you need to get around. Push that. Get around this. Oh yeah, those guys are like running faster than cavalry. Okay. Okay, these guys need to keep on pushing. Surround. A general's bodyguard unit's coming here now, so we can't flank. You're good for that. Swing this way. Swing higher back. I'm going to get my archers to halt because they're just going to cause way too much friendly fire. Swing here. Let's get the general in. Okay, and we've got him. Holy shit. What a battle for the first episode. We've taken Acre. Oh, good. Victory. We have victory. My god. That battle was like pulling fucking teeth. Let's let none remain. 1800 left. What a battle to start the Let's Play off. And a couple more here. Perfect. Let's end the battle there. Whoa, what a crazy fight. 6,290. We lost 3,690. So they had Bohemond, Hugh, 1,650, 4,550. Man, what did most of the work? Swordsman, 117.92. We did well with like fucking Numidian spears. Sudanese Archers, 153. Cavalry did quite well. What did most of the work for them? Yeah, it's those crossbowmen, 133, 142. Man, with not a sort of professional army, a sort of slapped together rush army, I'm quite impressed that we had 2,621 remain. They've got about 1,000 or so though, to be fair. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Oh my god, I'm kind of impressed how well we did there, to be honest. Holy fuck. Oh. The thing is, right, we kind of got dicked by the terrain. Had to fight too. Like, we would have done so much better if we were one sort of cohesive organism. So we lost one unit of nobles. And we lost a lot of them. So, we can kill the 523. Or we can take the 10% replenishment. Maybe we should convert some of them. So we've managed to kill the King of Jerusalem. We've destroyed another high-ranking bodyguard and another, and we've also, I think we've killed the prince, because it's like Bo and it's also like Hugh are the two faction leaders. A couple of things. We can obviously kill, which will knock out 523. However, we could get sniped by an army here. I don't know if there's another army here in Cyprus or another army in Antioch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 10% replenishment here. This army's been further backed, and now they're going higher up here. And the siege of Acre still continues. Whew! Killed in battle. Bo, Pierre, Jean, consumption issues. So, let's have a look here. Hugh is still alive. So Hugh managed to flee. Maybe because he was captured and we let him go. And we did kill the faction leader for the Principality of Antioch. Holy shit, guys. Okay, so I think it's time to take Acre now. And it's going to be a decent auto-resolve. Acre has fallen to the Saracens. All hail Abu Bakr of the Ayyubid Sultanate. Now, let's hope we didn't, like, lose heaps in that. No, just another one. Okay. Decisive victory. Let's loot and occupy. Acre is now ours. Let's repair this. We're going to break down most of it as it is Christian, of course. Oh, that other army must have got drawn in. So this army is tanked. Issa. So we got Issa here. Man, they should have just, like, rocketed up in stats, you'd think. Let's try and marry some of our family members off as well. Okay. I want to try and get an entire army here. As best we can. Okay, now I'm curious. Do we give chase to the Crusaders? Crete has an okay army. And Antioch itself is quite strong. We could knock out the Crusaders next turn. Unless these two could maybe do it. I'll have to see. We've managed to get a shit ton of money here because we're at the top of the turn. Let's move Muhammad to Alexandria. We do have some public order issues we're going to have to deal with as well. They aren't too crazy at the moment. But if we're not careful, it could spiral out of control. Okay, guys, I think we should continue on our initiative and take out the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus. If we can't beat them, we'll just fall back. But we need to continue the press, the high-octane attack, and try and surround them here. So, we'll go for the port. So it's actually not a clean-cut auto-resolve. Okay. Let's move this secondary army up. Can we somehow get it on land? No, we cannot. Okay, we've got this army here. Now, what are the odds for an attack? Okay, so it's slightly not in our favour. I'm curious, does Antioch want to sue for peace? Low. Do the Crusade states want to sue for peace? High. They will what? Puppet? No, I'm just doing it for my own curiosity. We could take a payment. I could marry his daughter, I guess his sister. That'd be hilarious. I think we should siege one turn. It's not going to nuke recruitment, is it? We need this army up here, ideally. And that army can't get anywhere near there. I've decided to make a farm and a fishing dock in the far east. We can't recruit anymore here, I don't think. Yeah, we can. I really want to get the higher tier units, but the best ones here we can get are the Sudanese Archers. So we can start getting a couple of them. Okay, cool. Well, let's end the turn and continue. Abu Bakr's gone up in stats, of course. Musa's gone up in stats as well. Issa as well. And we can also can install another provincial governor. I guess I could send Ghazi in for the time being in, like, Syria. Okay, good. Right, let's end the turn and continue. And let's see how the Crusade states react. If they attack, we've got a problem. We just need to move up my secondary army, then we can take it quite easily. Let's hope Antioch doesn't have another army. Seeing that the Crusade states did have two. So they're offering peace for money. I'm going to reject that. And they're not going to do anything. We've got that going for us. However, civil war, Homs. What? This is no ordinary rebellion. Separatists within this province have mobilized to utterly overthrow your rule. Civil war is upon us. Musa has had a bastard son, and the Fifth Crusade. Crusade for Cairo. If anything could get worse. The Pope has formally declared that the beginning of a holy war against the Muslims in Egypt, seeking to re-establish Christian rule in the lands long lost to the Saracens. If Cairo can be taken, the rest of Egypt will fall soon, and then can be used as a staging ground for an attack to retake Jerusalem. The Pope has called the Fifth Crusade. So, what has that done for me diplomacy-wise? We're at war with the Ayyubid pretenders, which are on my border here. I don't know why or how they sort of arrived. I think it's because of my sort of yeah, I think someone died, actually. No? Maybe a wife? No. These guys need to get married off, though, as quickly as possible. Okay, so we've got to deal with that. Damascus is walled, and we've got some pretty large garrisons here now, which is good. So, we're going to try and knock out the Crusade states, so let's have a crack again. So, we're still outnumbered. Did they spawn some units? I could have sworn they did. Regardless, let's move this secondary army up. And we should be able to take it now. Yeah, we can. Cool. Let's auto-resolve from an amphibious attack. Close victory. But we have victory nonetheless. We can subjugate Jerusalem. But we are going to loot and occupy.
It is an honor to
okay. So how many units does Antioch itself have? Okay, that's quite significant. We're not going to be able to take that. We should peace out with Antioch. And it's a low. Okay, so let's try and finish these guys off.
Yes.
Let's allow Abu Bakr to behead Hugh and get rid of the heir to the kingdom of heaven. Hugh's now gone. Let's move this further army, or should let's allow Abu Bakr to finish them off. So we're going to be able to finish off the Crusade states here today. Phew. Let's kill. Okay. You need to probably move back to Akka. And you can't move anymore, neither can you. Right, this army needs to continue to muster as many as you can. We need troops down here desperately as a crusade is being called. So we need some cavalry as well. We've already got 2. Get 1 more unit of Sudanese, and then the rest we really need to be like proper swordsmen. I'm nearly happy to sort of stack it for a bit. Probably spend some more somewhere else. Okay, you can push for Jerusalem, but I'm going to get you to move to Akka. You need to start on the recruitment train as well. Get some more swordsmen, ideally. We can't repair that, but we can continue to break this down. Let's try and get you as close as possible to the city. Okay, try and rally you up with the better army. Oh, you're in the city, so it's alright. Okay, cool. So, we'll try peace out with Antioch, if they're inclined. I'm going to try and get some military alliances as well, and we also need to do some trade. But, unfortunately, guys, on that note, it is time to end episode 1 of the Ayyubid Sultanate campaign here. We are a crusade target now, and we're currently in a civil war. which is not good. So, I'm going to allow my nephew, Muhammad. I think he's my nephew. Nope, he's my son. I'm just trying to get used to who's who in this family tree. Right, so Muhammad, my son, has been tasked to recruit an army at Alexandria, as the Crusaders will be heading to Cairo in the next couple of turns. We've knocked out the Crusade states in one fell swoop. It was easier said than done, that we honestly found. So, we'll try take Antioch, if we can, but we'll just sort of see how we go. We're going to have to sort of sit back now, relax, soak up the turns, consolidate, and get these armies to a perfect build as well. So, unfortunately, it's time to end it here. Thanks for watching. The deal still stands. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. And I also got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for making this series possible. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.